Get out of Taipei for a bit with Voice of South Taiwan. Each week, join us in discovering the best that the southern side of the country has to offer. You'll uncover a part of Taiwan that you never knew you needed to know. From outside, it looks like a bunker. It's a former warehouse on what used to be Kaohsiung Harbor. Now, it's part of the rejuvenation of the pier. The large space of the concrete building hosts businesses created by young local entrepreneurs. And on a sunny Saturday of April, 3 of them are showing us 3D printing. On one side of the exhibition room, visitors are invited to design a 3D model of a flower pot or a vase. On the other side, small machines slowly swallow a plastic filament and mold it to create the vase.
Everyone come here can design their own placket. Yes. And
even if it's just the color, you can choose it yourself.
yes, you can choose yourself. All the filaments. We call that filament. Yeah, we put it in the printer. This is called filament.
Rosa is one of the 3 young people who created the small 3D company. The computers on display at the exhibition have a pre-made model of a vase. Visitors can change the model and have it printed in whatever color they want.
The 3D printing usual more like plastic, not really expensive like that. So we choose the matte style, so it look more like pots. We have wood and metal style and multiple colors. All you can choose here. Gold color, silver, any color they can think about, they can choose.
Her company is called Hardprint. They organize such events regularly to showcase how easy it is to use 3D printing nowadays. They typically associate another small business to the event. This time, it is a botanic company called Sufu, which sells plants and flowers. Hence why the project of the day is to create vases and flower pots. Rosa's associate Chiang explains.
This is our second try with the botanic company. This place is for the young barrel, the Kaohsiung city young barrel place for like us, the young entrepreneur.
The Youth Affairs Bureau of Kaohsiung owns the building where Hardprint operates. Jiang explains how the 3 associates ended up doing 3D printing.
Before we made this company, 3 of us are animator, 3D animator. In our 3D world, we made a lot of 3D model for animation, for gaming. Yeah. The model is very beautiful, very detailed, but we cannot touch it, we cannot feel it, and so we start to interest with 3D printing 5 years ago. We have no any experience with 3D printing or anything else or DIY experience. We make some research from internet and we discovered that the 3D printing community is very open source, very open source. Like this machine also, we build it with the open source design. Yes, the machine you see now is all made by ourselves.
Hardprint can build machines on order. They were even asked to build large-scale 3D printers for industries based in the region. But the outreach is global.
So you can let anyone produce it with 3D printer, or even overseas, just send the file. You can share it to the entire world, maybe in Africa or in Malaysia. Yeah, anyone with 3D printer can produce my design. That is the most important one. That person can resell it or something else.
Anyone who sends a file with a 3D model image can get it printed. But how to make this image? On the screens, a template of a vase is modified by sliding the mouse cursor to give it a different shape. Rosa shows us.
Okay, so tell me what to do.
So
You can change the height,
height,
and the size.
height to 70, and how I say this, diameter. Okay.
Diameter.
The file is then sent to the printing machine. Soon it swallows the filament and prints the vase layer by layer. Another visitor is waiting for her vase to be over and expresses her amazement.
Yeah, I never see the really 3D printing before. It's amazing. It's like some ingredient came out from nowhere. It's very fast, right? It's very like magic.
Their concept is to make 3D printing as accessible as possible. So they use an open source software that makes it very easy for anyone to create a 3D image. Chiang refers to this mindset as the maker spirit.
The spirit of maker is sharing. So all the things of maker environment is open source. Like this one. Makerverse is a platform. So the creator can upload a lot of ideas or the source code of this web interface for this platform. So this platform will provide the server, the UI and anything else, and we provide the experience and these source codes. So anyone can use it. So because it is open source.
Everything is done to spare us the technical difficulties and allow us to focus on being creative. To make our 3D drawing understandable by the printing machine, the software turns it into slices which the printer will create, layer by layer. This is the trickiest part, which Hardprint takes care of.
Concentrate on the design part. Design and give us the 3D model. We will finish the rest. Because the rest of the part, like the slicing, the printing, is kind of technical job. After finish the modeling, we have to use the computer aid manufacture the CAM software, the slicer, to slice the 3D model to layer by layer. But most importantly is make it successfully printed. Yeah. If he press the wrong button or give it a wrong parameter, maybe the vase cannot be finished.
The 3D printer could swallow pretty much everything.
You can extrude chocolate, you can extrude sugar or anything else. For now, we all concrete or plaster.
Soon, a few vases and pots have been printed on behalf of visitors. Some are also on display, holding plants from the Sufu company. Rosa shows a visitor another application of 3D printing for Sufu's botanical products. Transparent labels to put on bouquet and plants with a personal message.
You can walk through the wall. You can walk through the wall and you can see the plants behind the wall.
It's more like I can see whole the plant.
I printed on the acrylic, the clear acrylic, so you can see the plants behind this word. And you can write the word you like to the client.
So it's interesting. They think it very detailed, the things.
The event is made to introduce visitors to the possibility of 3D and how technology can allow everyone to focus on being creative without worrying about the technical side. But the same technology is used for much bigger projects. Jiang tells us that starting with small 3D printing projects can be a gateway to mass productions, with some businesses printing prototypes or first series of a new product to test the market in a way that was not profitable in the past.
This is for vase, or you can make a component for maybe your bicycle or some kind your camera or your phone. The design is for you. It's for you. It's owned by you. People now still thinking it's very complicated, but the 3D printing changed the game totally. You can scale it down. You can go to the traditional manufacturer to mass produce it. Yeah, so you can mass produce that piece for everyone with the camera. You can solve that. You can customize for it. Then everyone can be a factory. In the old era, the factory is very hard to build one. You need a space. You need a worker. You need a very expensive machine and a lot of process to make a product. And if it is failed, it's very costful. But for now, you can maybe this vase you didn't like it. You can change and do it again, change and do it again, do it very quickly. And you want to mass produce. Let's not mass produce like 50 or 100 one. You just print it. The design in your head is more important.
Hardprint will organize such events again. The next one will involve another small business based in southern Taiwan. Winemakers using a very special ingredient, which perhaps could be held in 3D printed bottles. Rosa tells us about it.
These roses, and the roses called peach honey. She blend these roses by her own. We raise the wine tasting here, and the wine, the alcohol, the drink is made by the roses.
At the exhibition, we see mechanical parts or toys or figurines on display. Some have a very elaborate design. The arms and legs of figurines are made of several 3D printed parts. They are subsequently assembled together to form articulated toys. Other figurines display an astonishing level of details and are on par with the fancy and expensive figurines of anime characters that are highly sought after by fans of Japanese animation. Less glamorous but equally impressive are the industrial parts, resembling screws or mechanisms, which are often printed by feeding a stronger material as filaments in the machine. So let's ask Jiang what is the weirdest thing he ever tried to print.
The funniest thing, most strange thing, I think maybe myself. The scan.
You printed yourself?
Yeah, I printed a lot. So I don't. Others say it's kind of strange, but I like it. I like to record myself with 3D model and print it and give it to my friend.
In the bunker-like building of Kaohsiung's Pier 2, young entrepreneurs created a business with a global outreach, which ranges from domestic applications to industry level. Perhaps this is a suitable metaphor for what the city is capable of accomplishing.